Hello, everyone. Welcome to our today's broadcast. This is the Alternative Voice. My name is Millicent Ochieng, and I will be your host tonight. Today, we are going to be joined by two amazing ladies. We are going to be joined by Miss Stella Khachina, and later on, Miss Njeri will be joining us shortly. Yeah, and our topic of today is youth empowerment. Stay tuned, guys, because you all want to learn from Stella and from Njeri, our guests tonight. These two are the co-founders of Usikimye. There is this community organization called Usikimye. They mostly deal with issues to do with gender um, based violence. They rescue kids. They are dealing with these feeding programs. You go and follow Usikimye on via Facebook, and even you can go on their YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us, Stella. How are you doing?
Hi. So before we start, I
All
just
right.
wanted, is it possible for us to stream to put this link on the page so that we
Your
have,
page. Yeah, sure. You can put
so,
the link on your page.
okay, because
Yeah,
we'd really
you can
like to
just do
have
that.
people
Right away.
join.
You remember you have the link, yeah?
Yes, I think I do. Sorry, I just need to, because we whatever we talk about, would love to bring our supporters on board. So just give me one
Yes.
second
Yeah,
to just share the link.
on your group. That's great. And I've shared with you the link again. So, guys, welcome to our today's broadcast. You don't want to miss a moment because our tonight's topic, youth empowerment, is actually one of the major goals why the alternative voice was formed. So we are up to ensuring that youths are encouraged enough to realize that they are actually having that power, they're actually having that authority to change their lives and to even transform lives of others. If you are having questions about our today's topic, please just comment on the at the comment section. I really need to I mean you just comment your suggestions, your thoughts, your questions. Stella and Jerry are going to help us answer all these. So,
Yes.
Stella,
Yeah.
have you shared or you still sharing?
Just shared now. Sorry. Yeah, just shared on my end. And
All right,
yeah, yeah, so I'm ready to start.
great.
I don't know if I can be given, let me just give Jerry the link to share as well to
Okay,
her followers so that we are
she has it. I sent to her,
okay.
but you can as well share again. No worries.
Okay.
All
So
right,
yeah,
and thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So yeah, welcome again to our show. Are you excited to be with us tonight?
I'm actually happy to be here. It's one of the shows I've been looking forward to because I'm always passionate about youth empowerment, and this is
Wow.
something that I hold close to my heart. So, yeah, I'm really, really, really happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please introduce yourself. Tell us what you do, who you are, everything. We want to know about you before we start.
Yeah. Stella Khachina. I am the co-founder of Usikimye. Among other things, I do consultancy for INGOs, that is international nonprofits, on things that deals with gender and development. So currently, I'm working for Collaborative Center of Gender and Development and Mastercard Foundation, designing their COVID-19 Recovery and Resilience Program for the Entrepreneurship for Survivors of Sexual and Gender-Based Violence. So when I say empowerment, especially the word empowerment means a lot to me. It's because that's literally what I do. Um, yeah, I'm a mom to an amazing 3-year-old. Um,
Wow.
yeah, and I handle the operations bit of Usikimye, so hiring, the structure, organizational structure, fundraising, all that. And then, of course, my lovely co-founder does the rescues and the community work. So that's how we are two peas in a pod, if that's a thing. We do yin and yang for Usikimye. So that is just a brief of who I am. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Miss Stella. And you guys are only empowering women or just all youths in general?
Actually, all youth in general, because we've had, so with GBV, you can't put tag on who gets to go through a certain thing. So what we do is we rescue anyone, if it's youth, any youth that comes to us, they go through the same program. Rescue, recovery, empowerment, and then reintegration. So our focus is mostly on women because 83% of the people who go through abuse are women and girls. But we also work with the 17%, which is the other genders. And so basically, the empowerment bit we do is for everyone. Um, I think our host is gonna be back in a few minutes. So if anyone has any set of questions that I would like to ask me about Usikimye, about what they do, she's back. Hi. I can't hear you, sorry.
Oh, thank you so much. I got lost. I mean, my internet had issues.
It's okay.
Yeah. I'm so sorry about my internet. Yeah. So Stella, thank you so much for elaborating all that to us. I hope you can hear me now. Can you hear me, Stella?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry about my internet. So let's just get started about youth empowerment today. You want to let our viewers know what youth empowerment is. Please just elaborate why is it so important for them to have that awareness in them that their lives, I mean, that they should stand out. I mean, they should feel empowered. Why is empowerment so important? And if you would really want to say to talk about the different kinds of this empowerment, because there's so many. Yeah. So Stella.
Yeah, so generally with me, empowerment means being able to sustainably come up with innovative solutions for the youth on the different economic and at some point political fronts that that would work to make sure that they live a comfortable life. And so I'm really passionate about that because a lot of problems that we see are stemming from the fact that people are unable to actually be empowered. And there's a codependency on the whole dynamics of just having relationships, social interaction, and everything. And so basically, what we do is we try to come up with innovative solutions for the youth that would actually lead them to be sustainable. So we sit down and brainstorm and think what would be a tangible response to a solution that would help some, youth being empowered. Recently, we've been talking about how to approach most solutions in a way that would actually make sense for the community without looking or rather poking the cultural social norms and dynamics that have been there, which are not oppressive. Let me mention they're not oppressive. So we are looking at maybe people in Kayole are used to women doing a certain thing which is not oppressive. I like mentioning that. So how are we going to capitalize on that and make it innovative for the youth to the point that they are able to just have solutions that are making sense. So what we're trying to do at the moment is actually one, look at, is there any oppressive culture that is hindering empowerment? If there is, how are we going to tackle it so that it's socially acceptable in the community? And then after we look at that, we now focus on now the economic empowerment bit of it, because economic empowerment doesn't really exist without its marriage to the social and political aspects of it. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing with Usikimye is we're looking at, yes, there's a lot of gender-based violence, and we're looking at youth empowerment. How are we going to make sure, one, we are focusing on youth empowerment, at the same time, we are also looking at the social norms that are making it, that they're instigating the things that we're trying to fight. So this is very important for me because it gives me and Njeri an idea of which projects to run when it comes to youth empowerment. So I I think that covers a bit of why we are passionate about youth empowerment, because also the youth are our future generation. And if we don't come up with innovative ways to make sure that we leave destructive norms in the past and focus on empowerment and development, we are literally not doing anything much.
Wow. Stella,
Yes.
can you hear me, Stella?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Stella, you can hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Stella?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Stella. I think Millicent is having a network issue.
Okay, so what
So
do
I'll just step in, bring it on.
I should be saying that to you because I'm answering the questions and just having a discussion. And I went
Yeah.
on for about 6 minutes just talking about the things we do. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so there's a tech challenge, of course. So,
no, it's fine. Tech is
yeah,
an
so
multi-billion
exactly.
industry, but very unpredictable. Uh, and here we are transitioning into VR and AR, which should be
Uh-huh.
like a multi-billion dollar industry, and everyone is moving to AR, including. So when we talk about youth empowerment, actually the other thing is, do you know that you have an opportunity, you as the tech person, to tap into the VR and AR markets when it comes to industries like hospitality, real estate, because that's what people in the global north are doing. They are
Oh, yeah.
helping people. You can view a house, so you tap into like a real estate
Okay.
industry and say, these are the houses. There's a 3D version of it. You can
Yes.
check it and tour the house. So that is still another aspect of youth empowerment and looking at what do we have and what can we do and what is it that is not being done here in Kenya that I can try and do. So, well, I was looking at
Anything is possible.
I was looking at websites that are actually already doing it. They're
Yes.
providing the AR and VR solutions to tech, like making sure that I'm able to look at Kempinski through
Okay.
3D and understanding what I'm getting in terms of the facilities. And that's a job opportunity. I mean, you get to employ a lot of people, coders, designers,
Yes,
photographers.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things you can tap into that are not limited to what we've seen before. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was just in a light mood.
It was, by the way. So briefly, we'll go through the comments here. And yes, we are having Kevin Anzil. And I say,
Yeah,
tuned in and watching the show to start. That's really
yeah.
nice. We are having Peter Ngure. I say,
Saying
I'm
wait.
waiting. Okay, Ngure, we have already started. So kick in your
Hi,
question, bro.
Ngure. Ngure is our amazing staff member. He's really smart,
Wow.
resourceful. So I'm really glad that he's watching. I'm sure he'll have questions for me after this. He's like, oh, you mentioned this and this, yeah.
I see. So again, we are having Kevin Amzia saying, "Whoa, today's guest is so lovely." Oh, they are saying they're so lovely. That's really appreciated,
Oh, thank
right?
you, Kevin.
Okay, this is not mine, but I'll take it. I say, but the host looks so lovely and great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Millicent, by now it's me. Okay, we're
That's
having Grace
really
Mwangi. Grace Mwangi, hello.
so, yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
so nice.
yeah. We are quite excited about the show. Hey,
Yeah.
Grace. Yeah. Again,
Mm.
Kevin Amzil is not resting. So I say, well, today I'm so expectant to learn and be so inspired. It's up to you now. You have to teach them, Stella.
But I've been, you see, the thing is, I like, should I like just run to go on like with guidelines and Millicent is back. Perfect.
Yeah, Millicent is back.
Millicent.
Sasa mtanifukuza.
Yeah, bye.
Hi.
Okay,
What's
nice
up?
to
What's
have
up?
you
What's up?
guys.
Thank you so much for stepping in, Don. We love you. All
I
right.
love you guys too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Mm.
Oh my, I'm so sorry, my beautiful viewers and my guests. I'm really sorry about my internet. I think it's the
It's okay.
it's a time when everyone is using the internet, so it's a bit
Yeah.
tough. Yeah, I'm really
That's
sorry,
what
guys. So
actually
so
called.
Stella,
Yes.
I just want to connect and maybe we just move forward into now elaborating some of the
Yeah.
strategies that's all right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Strategies that.
Yeah, Stella, I just want you to elaborate some of the strategies of ensuring youth empowerment. Yeah, for now. Yeah. Tell us, and maybe you would really want to connect with what you guys do to ensure that youths are empowered, to ensure that youths are encouraged enough to take charge of their lives.
Okay.
Stella.
Yeah. So one of the programs that we're actually focusing on is the entrepreneurship program and the skill transference program. So basically, when I talk about entrepreneurship, I'm talking about basic things like market research. I'm talking about basic things like basic bookkeeping. So what we're doing with the youth right now is anyone who's doing a business. We are not. I'm going to talk about the people who are doing a business, and then going to talk about the people who are working. So what we're doing with the youth is we are teaching them the basic things they need to know to run a successful business, and providing them with the toolkits that they need to be able to navigate through it. And then we do a bonus where we offer mental health awareness and therapy, because a lot of the youth who actually need this program are also going through their own mental health issues. And so what we do is we provide the toolkits, that is the economical toolkits, and then we do the mental health toolkits, or rather a resource. So that's what we're doing with people who are working, who have a business. And then anyone who's working, what we are actually doing now is also just providing the mental resource, and then also helping them to come up with alternative courses that they can do to add up to their skills, and then also pairing them with mentors who can help them advance in their career. So that's actually what we're doing now. And then the other program that I'm actually really excited that we're going to do is anyone that has been able to actually expound their idea and be successful is acting as a mentor for the next person. So they're going to mentor the next person. We have some of our survivors. Actually, the first cohort we had, everyone was below the age of 30. So what we did is those who were successful were able to successfully mentor those that had not yet started businesses. And the best thing that has happened is we have two of our survivors who have a very nice hotel that makes amazing food, and they partnered from two different cohorts. So these are people who didn't know each other, come together to just partner and start something beautiful. So that's that. Yeah.
Oh, I get, and that's so amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Stella, yeah, what you're doing is so great, and even especially the bit where you are actually encouraging a youth, and a youth is actually mentoring another youth. It's kind
Yes.
of a chain, and that's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the challenges that you guys face during this time that you are ensuring this? Yeah.
Okay. I think I might have to switch to the laptop. Sorry, for just a minute. Is it okay?
Yeah, you can switch.
The
You can
quality
switch.
isn't that good, but
It
my
is
phone.
okay. It is okay. Everything is okay. You might just want to go ahead.
Yeah, it's because my phone might go off because it's not charging for some weird reason. Yeah, but some of the challenges that we face is one, there's because we deal with different people from different fronts, we've had to readjust our frame, like we have had to look at the framework we had, the designs we had for the structure, and readjust because people are not the same. So we're gonna deal with somebody from rural areas. At the same time, we're dealing with somebody from the informal urban settlements. And all this is expected to, we thought it's going to be as easy as ABCD. We have the structure, the each corner structure, and then this is what we want to do. But then we realized that everything is different, and you have to curate different curriculums and different structures for different people. And so it becomes a bit tedious for our volunteers to keep up. And that's our only challenge, is we need to find a centralized way to have structures that, yes, there's a difference in culture and environment and geographical setting, but if we have this specific program, it's going to work for everyone with just a bit of tweaking. So that's the only problem we have, I think, for now. Of course, plus because we are self-funded, there's that aspect of we have to keep focusing our energy on making sure even us ourselves are able to run without any issues, because we always ask ourselves, if we stop running, then what? So there's that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get it. So do you still want to transfer, or you are okay now?
Just give. I think I have to transfer because it
Okay.
will.
Dear viewers, let's just have a commercial break as our guest is transferring to her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We welcome you to Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Our services include pressure wash, steam wash, snow foam and gentle hand wash, wheel and rim cleaning, tire shine, engine and body wash, vacuum, carpet cleaning, and much more. We apply encapsulation cleaning method to attack all forms of dirt and debris, which guarantee you the best results. We are consistent on quality services at affordable prices. Book an appointment now. You can call, text, DM or WhatsApp 0710 587 285 and we will come to you. All payments will be via M-Pesa Paybill 731-1341. Follow us on our social media platforms at Mtaani Quick Autospa. Welcome to Ahava Medical Center. We are located at Konamaji, Manyata, opposite Kisumu Elite Academy, Kisumu County. At Ahava, we offer general and specialist consultations, laboratory services, pharmacy, mother and child clinic. We also offer inpatient and maternity services including Linda Mama. And soon, opening up our theater services. We accept NHIF and other insurance companies. Choose Ahava Medical Center as your facility of choice today. Call us on 0714-815-323. Follow us on Facebook at Ahava Medical Center, Kisumu. Ahava Medical Center, healthcare with compassion.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us back. Hey, welcome, Cleophas. How are you doing?
I am fine. How are you?
We are good here. We are with Stella.
Sorry,
Stella, such a nice discussion going on. Kindly proceed.
Yes, yes.
So the camera.
Thank you so much for joining us, Cleophas.
Yeah. So my camera quality is a bit bad.
Everything is perfect.
Okay, that's fine.
It's perfect. Yeah, yeah. So you talked about youths empowering other youths, yeah, in your organization. Yeah,
Yes.
and now, how do you guys mobilize these youths? Where do you get them, and how do you train them, or do they come to you guys, or is it you guys who go to them? How does that happen, Stella?
I remember I said hi to Peter Ngure. We have amazing people on the ground like Peter that have made it so easy for us to actually be in touch with the community. So one, we actually right now pretty well known on Facebook. Literally anything GBV Usikimye is tagged. So that's one of our major referral point of people find us through social media, which a huge percentage of Kenyan youth are using social media at the moment. And then two, we keep updating on the programs we do, so people are very interested in what we do. And then third is now we use our amazing volunteers on the ground like Peter to just know where to go. They're more of like our compass in terms of identifying the various groups and people that we need to be in touch with. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, guys. As Stella has mentioned, they are very much available via their Facebook page at Usikimye. Yeah, you can just follow them and get to learn more. And if you want to join them, they are ready. They are ready for you. I mean, they actually ready to help you in any way that you want. I don't know whether we are having few questions because I want Stella to give us. Do we have questions? Hello, Miss Stella. I'm excited about empowerment. Please elaborate how Usikimye works, how to link up in different regions, mode of reach out for the youths. Yeah. I'm sure Stella must have mentioned that when I was having my internet problems, but you said how Usikimye works, right, Stella?
Yes, so our main mandate is gender-based violence, that is be domestic violence, sexual abuse, but we realize that all this sometimes stems because of lack of the codependency and everything that circumnavigates around it. And so if you want to reach out to us, we are always on Facebook. We respond within minutes. The programs we do basically is like the program we are starting for the community is a savings and internal lending program that we actually starting with parents, but we were asking ourselves the question of would the youth be interested in such a program? where we say you're gonna save 300 bob for the next 6 months in a group of 30, and then we're gonna do entrepreneurship training for you, and then you figure out which businesses can we start, and then borrow from your own group savings and run it. So how Usikimye comes in is we do a matching loan. So if you're taking like 1,000 shillings, what you're doing is you're only taking 700 for your group and 300 from us. So when you pay back, you're paying back 1,000, which means your group has an extra 300 shillings that Usikimye covered for you, plus possibly an interest which is very low. So your group keeps growing the amount, and that increases the capacity in which you can borrow and lend in the group. So that's a program that we're actually running now. And I would really be interested in knowing what the youth thinks in terms of being incorporated into these particular programs.
Hey, wow, that's so great. That's amazing. Yeah, we have another one. Okay. Alex is saying, please rudia sijaelewa. Oh, but I hope
Alex,
now ameelewa.
I hope
Ameelewa.
so. Neza switch. So the thing is, neza switch back and forth. So Alex took on a programs zenye tungependa like actually kuelewa kama mnaona ni good idea. So hii program ina entail kusave, borrow, starting a business. Save, borrow, start a business. Pesa ni yenu, interest ni yenu. Si tuna top up some certain interest so that group iendelee kugrow. So tumerealize mara mob wasee wana go through gender based violence cause hawaezi jisustain. Unaona? Unapata we uko na stress kwa hao. Unapata bibi yako ako na stress. Unapata a lot of times mademo wanajipata in bad situations cause wanaenda kutafuta do. So tuna try to make it very safe for the youth in the community. I don't know if it's making sense, but we're trying to look at how we can empower the youth. Ndio ukwe unaweza ambia msee mi hii form sidai. Mi niko na do zangu, mi siendi kwenda place dangerous. Una get? Unapata boy haendi kupea bibi yake stress. Unaona, yeye anafika home anakuwa the good father that all fathers are. Sasa tunafika home umestressiwa job, hujapata job the whole day, unafika huko bala ku respect family yako, you do the unthinkable. Unaona? So we are trying to make sure that the youth are empowered so that we want a generation yenye manze we are doing better than our parents. Sindo? Want a generation yenye unafika home bala kupea familia yako stress, watu hiyo wanasema kai dadi amefika, wanaenda wanalala wako like dadi amefika, wanakungoja. Unaona? Cause umeleta sweet, umeleta basi ile ati ukifika ni makofi sijui nini unapiga watu hii, cause we want to have a society yenye tunawapea mental health awareness, at the same time tuna provide solutions yenye you can be able to provide for your family with a lot of love. So that's what we are trying to do.
That's
Stella.
amazing. That's great. Yeah, Cleophas, please ask Stella some few questions that you have.
I'm learning here. Thank you very much, Stella, for honoring this invite. And for sure, I must say that gender-based violence is something that is within our society, and
Yes.
some are really fighting in silence. Huh? And,
Yes.
and young people, it's the right time, and this conversation is timely, in that we
Yes.
can take this chance and drive this conversation home and tell people gender-based violence is wrong, and at an early age as a youth, you are able to protect those whom you love. My question is this, Stella. I don't know whether you've tackled it. Gender-based violence. You want to talk of men beating women. Have you seen women beating men?
Yes, we have. It's less than 10% case, but it happens. The thing is, with men, it becomes that they're most silent about it, which has nothing to do with women, by the way. A lot of times when men are quiet, it's because unaenda kuambia boys wako manze brayo mimi chapwa.
Stella, ngoja. Ngoja. Unaona? Kama ni story na the men being silent on these issues. Wanasema ati mwanaume iwapo umekosewa na uko katika ile hali ya kuto kujibali, Yani, you don't have that acceptance ati hii inafanyika and I should speak this out. How should you help such men? Because ni ukweli wanaume wengine wana go through such problem hapa na
mkienda kwa boys, maboys ndo wanawacheka. But then this is the thing amkubalingi. Ni boys wako wenyewe wanaenda kukucheka ukienda kwa show umepigwa na wife, si ndio?
Bogi yako
hiyo. Mimi ukikamkunishow mimi nakwambia manze Brayo itabidi vitu zimechange. Manze Cleo vitu zinafazi. Unaona? But when it comes to, so what happens is we actually have therapists at Usikimye that ka wife anakugonga, you come and talk to us, we figure out a plan, because as we say no to gender-based violence, if it's so bad you need to leave, not even if it's so bad, no one should hit you. So if you come and tell me manze mi wife yangu ni chapa na sijui mwiko sijui nini, unaget, tutakuuliza plan yako ni nini, unaona, plan yako na watoi ni nini, because anyone who's abusive is very bad even to your children, because children pick up on a few things. So kikamkunisho unapigwa, mimi nitakuuliza uko na job, unaweza fanyaje? Hebu fanya hivi, you need to report, unaget, we need to figure out something, kwa sababu shida ni naona maboy wanafika place they end up taking their own lives, they end up because they don't know who to turn to. But the beauty is we do have therapists. We are starting our full-time therapy sessions online where you can call us, WhatsApp us, text us, and we would respond any time of the day from next month.
Seemingly, Madam Stella may freeze. Is it on your end?
Yeah. But wait a minute. I think I agree with Madam Stella. I think some of men just don't go and ask for counseling or something to do with how they are suffering back home. It's not really usual for men to do that, and that's what is making everything become complicated. Why don't you guys open up? Bibi yangu ananipiga kwa nyumba, so what can I do? I mean,
wanaume wanapigwa hapa nje, kina dada wanapigwa. So at what stage should they really come out clearly? And we are glad to have Madam Stella back. Na Madam Stella ulikuwa unazungumzia ili swala la boy kupigwa na akienda kuambia mbogi yake anachekelewa, and you also having some therapists in the building where you help bring all these people pamoja. So how are you helping these men? Because wengine usema kama unachapwa, the best option is to walk out. Now umesema vizuri, don't be there, just go. Are you advocating for divorce?
Not advocating for divorce per se, but I'm advocating for people being alive. Unfortunately, in my line of work, I've seen people killing each other. Love is not hurt. Love should not be painful. If ifika mahali bibi yako anakukatakata kwa mikono, and I'm still telling you Cleo, I'm telling you, you know what, ama ayana Millicent anapigwa, and she's telling me nilinyongwa jana, unaona, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, you know, because in my line of work last year alone we lost around 180 women to femicide. For men it's about 18, 19, but still that's 19 lives too many. Unaona, kama wife anakuchapa anakufanyia vitu zingine, it's a matter of time before she does worse. I tell people a divorced woman or a divorced man is better than a dead man or woman.
Wow.
And that's true, because you've seen a lot of, you're better off divorced than dead. No.
Yes.
Because these things end up
divorce. Stella, wengine usema, na najua wengine wetu wanaotazama kina Wekesa Kelvin, Shaq Charles, Alex Onsanse, wanasema ya kwamba ni heri urudi kwenu au kufukuzwa kwenu.
Hakuna mtu alikufukuza, na kama umefukuzwa uko na mabeste. Mimi waambia wase, kama una mabeste kuna shelters. Ndio maana us we have a shelter. So that ule mtu, kuna wale watu unarudi ngio mnaambua unless unarudi na ile ng'ombe tulipewa, get out. Umeget? Kama imefika hiyo point yenye bwana anakuua na wazazi hawakutaki, there are shelters you can get help from. You're getting?
So where are the shelters in Nairobi or any other part of the country? Where can we direct such cases?
For the moment, in the last 1 year, we're in Nairobi, Kiambu, and Kajiado. The beauty is when you call Usikimye, they are able to give you the referrals to every shelter in the country. Kuna shelter every county. Tunakwambia ende ukakae hapo 5 days ukifikiria what do you want. Unaona? Because hakuna haja msee akuue na mapero amekukataa when we can give you somewhere to go stay. Unaona? Aya, the beauty about like coming to our shelter is we give you the empowerment programs, skill transference, entrepreneurship. Because a lot of the women who come to us, most of the time hawana anything. Unaona? So tunafikiria 1 tukutafutie job ama 2 tukupatie skills uanze biz. So we start a business for you. Si ndio? So that ukitoka huku nje unajua kuna kitu poa academy kuna job yake. Juu ni dem mwenye hata we boy una respect, una learn to respect because unajua dem siezi mbeba ujika. Juu atajitoa. Unaona? That's how it is. So youth empowerment is so important because we need to teach our youth to be empowered so that they are not codependent. Codependency ndio huleta shida. You leta shida mob. Juu sometimes unapata tuseme Millicent boy wako unda na analipa bills. Ile day yenye hawezi lipa bills, what happens? He becomes frustrated. Si ndio?
Trouble. Call trouble by its 2 names.
We're having a talk. And Njeri is
Njeri in the building. Hi, Njeri.
Hi, everyone.
How are
Sorry,
you?
I'm late. Yeah, I was traveling.
very late.
So glad to be here.
Yeah,
Late.
thank you so much for joining us. And please, you will have to tell us something about youth empowerment. Stella is continuing, but in just a few moments, you will just tell us on how you guys are empowering youths based on your side. Like, yes, but she's doing an amazing job. Viewers are very, very excited. Yeah, thank you so much.
So
Stella, go on.
I was just talking about our empowerment programs to reduce codependency, the skill transference, entrepreneurship, and basically the program that we are starting in Soweto that we hope the youth would also come on board so that they're able to start their own businesses. They're able to figure out how to save more and just how to be working together in groups. So tumeongea a lot of things, but I've just been talking about those are the 3 programs we majorly focus on to reduce GBV because a lot of times GBV comes because of codependency, especially domestic violence. So that's what I was talking about, how we are trying to reduce domestic violence when it comes to empowerment, and we want the youth to do better with their children because we want children to be brought up in a better surrounding that we were, which involved a lot of violence in the home and a lot of women and men feeling helpless. And then it's called Cleo. Cleo asked about violence in men, and I told them we have a call center. We have a center for mental health. They can reach out to us on WhatsApp, on text from next month, where we can be able to offer counseling for them and just help them to figure out the way forward because they're saying they don't have someone to talk to. So we do have the platforms.
Tell them that we have male counselors that they can talk to, we have male counselors that they can reach out to. And because sometimes we understand that as a man, it is hard to also confide to a woman who could also be the source of your problem. And we understand where you're coming from. So we do have male counselors on board who you can talk to. Don't say that we have done very many rescues for men who have been in situations similar to you. And we understand that you need help, and we are here and we're available. And we have a platform, as Stella has told you, that is able to also validate how you're feeling.
I think that's much better if there are male counselors, because most men would really not want to go to women to ask for help. I don't know, but that's how they are. They wouldn't just want to walk into an office only to find a woman and start telling them their problems. I mean, there is a way in which they feel. I want to read some few questions. If our viewers have just few questions, we answer them, and then because we are 45 minutes past 8, and we will be ending this live chat shortly. So I want to see whether our viewers have questions, if they are having, or if my colleague Cleophas will be having few questions for you guys. And then if not, then you guys will tell us some of your takeaways, what you really want our youths to note based on this show tonight. Dawn, please, can I have some questions if we are having? So Alex Onsase is saying, Manze unabonga fiti, sasa how will we reach out? Contacts website, hizi ndio vitu my youth wa tunasaka manze. Kila mse another, oh yeah. Alex, but I think Njeri talked about this, and yeah, you got that. Can I have another one, Don? Charles is saying, talking of gender-based violence, you know many men are under brutalism of their wives simply because they can't come out and say due to the community. Okay. That seems like a statement, and it's in form of a question, but I think Njeri will talk about this. Njeri hasn't talked to us. So can we have another one, Don? All right, Njeri, I want you to maybe talk about what I just read, and you can just go ahead and give us your takeaways to youth tonight about our topic of today, youth empowerment. Yeah, in your own way.
Let me address first the questions that the two questions. One is in regards to, I know you have spoken about it, but I still wanted to just, mention something about it. In regards to brutalism for men, we do understand that men also go through GBV. And that is why we are telling you confidentially, you can come to us. We're not just there for women, we are there for survivors of gender-based violence. You can come to us and you will be led through a confidential, and you'll get help. Help is available. So don't stay and say that, oh, I'm going through brutalism and nothing is happening to us. And in regard to youth empowerment, as Stella has earlier explained, we have very many programs that we are targeting to the youth, because the youth are the voice of tomorrow and they are the leaders of tomorrow. They're the leaders we deserve today. And if the home is not conducive to them, and if they don't have a thing or a place to do, we are trying as much as possible to see how we can organize them. In fact, most of our volunteers are youth. Most of the volunteers we have for our programs are youth. There are people who maybe they don't have jobs, or people who just take that, and they just come together and they do things towards the community. It is the youth to change up the community. It is nobody else. Yes, right now there are no jobs. Unajua tutakwambia tuko nje, kuna majob, ati ukienda kusaka majob ziko hakuna. Jobs siku hizi ni connection, but kuna vitu unaweza fanya wewe kama youth. Kuna vitu unaweza tu come ukae chini ujipange na tufanye tuongee. Sometimes hata ni kakapito tu kadogo kanahitajika baba. Kakapito kadogo kanahitajika na nini? Na ako kakapito ukikapata unaweza shikana, muungane mkiwa youth, mkiwa group, tuongee, tuone vile tunaweza saidiana. Vile tunaweza come tu pamoja tu kama mayouth wote wa pahali kama Soweto, for example, where we are based right now and where we are trying to do our programs. You can come together. Tukuje tuone vile nyinyi kama group mnaweza saidikaje. Unajua hata so 2 so 3 unaona tu do tu kidogo, mtu asema do sijui nini, wacha niende nifanye 1 2 3, lakini unaona hiyo do kidogo tu uko nayo. Imagine that money can make a difference. You can start a saving scheme. Within that saving scheme, now we can come and empower you with the money that you have, and that money can help you guys start something that is income generating. And also we will teach you financial literacy. Na tu utaanza kuona tu majob zingine hata ulikuwa imagine ziko na do, unaanza kubreakiwa down, unaanza kuona hizo vitu ziko na do. So ni hivyo tu, hiyo tu ndio unaweza tu kuja ukam useme tunasaidiana kama youth empowerment. Hatutakupromise tutakam kwenyu tukusakie tutafute job upate job lakini tutakam tukwambie tunaweza pamoja sisi wote kama Usikimye na kama the youth group that is coming, we sit down, you own this thing. Unajua inakuwa ni yenyu, sisi tunawasaidia, tunawaonesha njia ambazo nyinyi mnaweza come up nazo, alafu tuone vile hizo njia tunaweza saidia. Kama ni kitu mna decide mnafanya, na sisi tunaenda tunatafuta market, unaona hivyo ndio tunaweza saidia na sisi wote kwa hizi program, ndio tuweze kubringiana tu juu. I think that is what I have to say. Sitaki waste time na nimechelewa.
That was so great.
On Facebook, Usikimye Usikimye, Usikimye Facebook, utatupata Twitter, utatuget Insta, tuko Usikimye, pia tuko web, tuko usikimye.org, unatuget usikimye@gmail, wetu Usikimye, you will find us. Utapata contact zetu, tuko everywhere.
Wow, amazing. Cleophas, do you have something for Njeri? Yeah. Do you have something to ask Mr. Cleophas?
Thank you very much, Njeri and Stella, for gracing our show tonight. And as you've rightly put it, guys, if you're watching and you're live on this broadcast, go and follow usikimye.org. I was surprised once I shared this poster. My sister told me, I follow these people on Facebook and they're doing an amazing job. And she's a teacher right in the center of Kisumu County, and she's watching. Yes, na nasema ya kwamba the kazi you're doing is amazing. It's great. And so let's continue embracing the good work that we are doing, and keep giving hope as we are doing currently. So Stella and Njeri, that's a good work. And from the Alternative Voice, we promise to support where we can. And as a youth group also, because we're young people, we are here to support one another. And so keep up the good spirit. I know we are running out of time, but the main host of today, Millicent, will take over and give us the way forward. Asante sana Njeri, asante sana Stella. Millicent.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Cleophas. Thank you. That's amazing. All right. I'll just have Stella telling us her maybe last few remarks before we end the show. Yeah, Stella, if you have something to say as we are ending it, you can just go ahead.
Yeah, so if you're having any issues when it comes to gender-based violence, or you'd like to just talk to someone about youth empowerment, in relation to maybe situations of codependency, you can reach out to us. You can find Njeri. She's called Njeri Migwi literally on Facebook. I'm Stella Khachina on Facebook, but best option is come to us on Usikimye, and we're just able to just figure this out together. You can reach out to us in case of any issues when it comes to sexual abuse, that is rape, molestation, and then if you're going through domestic violence, we're also able to help you, especially just from the fast processes all through. That's all I have to say. And Njeri, you're told next time, Njeri, don't be late. I support you, Jen, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye, people.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stella, for that wonderful closing remarks. So, guys, I hope you felt you felt inspired and empowered by our great, amazing guests tonight. And I just want to say that at this point, we are going to end the live chat. The links will always be available on YouTube and on Facebook, on our Facebook page. You guys can watch and share with very many youths out there, because everyone needs to hear this. Everyone needs to just to be empowered. We need to be there for each other. Remember, the Usikimye are up to empowering youths, and they are even telling youths to empower some other youth. So it is a chain. We have to be there for ourselves first and for others as well. So share this link with as many friends as possible if you can. And we do this every Saturday, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And yeah, bye. We end it at that point. Have a good night.
Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We welcome you to Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Our services include pressure wash, steam wash, snow foam and gentle hand wash, wheel and rim cleaning, tire shine, engine and body wash, vacuum, carpet cleaning, and much more. We apply encapsulation cleaning method to attack all forms of dirt and debris, which guarantee you the best results. We are consistent on quality services at affordable prices. Book an appointment now. You can call, text, DM or WhatsApp 0710 587 285 and we will come to you. All payments will be via M-Pesa Paybill 731-1341. Follow us on our social media platforms at Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Welcome to Ahava Medical Center. We are located at Konamaji, Manyata, opposite Kisumu Elite Academy, Kisumu County. At Ahava, we offer general and specialist consultations, laboratory services, pharmacy, mother and child clinic. We also offer inpatient and maternity services including Linda Mama, and soon opening up our theater services. We accept NHIF and other insurance companies. Choose Ahava Medical Center as your facility of choice today. Call us on 0714 815 32